Hello and welcome back to part 26 of Unreal 1, and in this part we are starting our raid on the Mothership, the Scar Mothership specifically.
And of course we're starting in the basement.
Yes, we're starting in the basement because that's where the teleporter put us. If the teleporter had pushed us into the core, this game would be about an hour shorter. Alright, so, the Mothership. It doesn't honestly have all that many difficult combat encounters until the one very dangerous and scary gimmick happens about, two-thirds of the way through it. But to be perfectly honest, I like the Mothership both aesthetically and thematically because this has been our goal. We have been trying to get off Nepali pretty much since we landed here. At least, you know, after we noticed that there were Scar forces everywhere. So, yeah,
yes.
we're here, raiding the Scar Mothership, just attempting to leave.
Yep, Dorothy followed the yellow brick road. She's arrived at the Emerald Palace, and now she's going to talk to the Wizard of Oz.
I don't think our character's name is actually Dorothy. I want to say our character's name is actually Alice, but I don't know.
Alice also would be a valid name for a character who's trying to escape a place.
Yes, if you want the stuff back there, you have to do that. You have to do that sequence better than I usually do it. So you can get the stuff that's back there right now, but I don't, go for it right now.
Alice sounded a little masculine when she got killed.
Yeah, I'm using the male character model as opposed to the female one. At least I think so.
Oh.
Although canonically, because of the outrage that Unreal 1 usually actually had on its launch, it was a very small set of outrage where you couldn't actually play single player as the female character models. Canonically, Unreal 1 does actually conclude with the base female character model as opposed to the male one, because Unreal Gold happens immediately after Unreal 1 ends, and Unreal Gold is, uses the same protagonist.
Oh no, where did my head go?
It has been severed from your body.
I'm dead. Oh, it was the console.
The console beheaded you.
The console has all the power. Protect the source at any cost. But I thought, wait, but why are we trying to reach the source?
We're not actually. If we could get off the planet without going to the source, we would totally do that. Unfortunately, we can't. The escape pods on the Scar Mothership are actually protected by the Scar Queen. So
you have to kill the Scar Queen in order to get to the escape pods.
Yep. We squished a door on him.
Squishing noises.
ASMD noises.
Man, those are some loud-ass doors.
Yes, those are very loud doors. And now they're broken.
They're so loud that, I can't even hear gunfire.
Yeah.
It must suck working in the office right next to that.
That is honestly one of the main problems that I had throughout the recording. Background audio cues were significantly louder than they were fucking supposed to be, and I don't know how I was supposed to correct it. It happened a lot. It happened a lot with Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets 2 with water effects for some reason.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, water effects in both Unreal 1 and Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets were significantly louder than they were supposed to be.
Stop trying to open that goddamn door! Please! Go shoot your guns if you're bored, I'm trying to sleep!
But gunfire makes it so you are less likely to sleep.
Old Man Withers, what are you doing on the alien mothership?
Nah, he is attempting to set up the Scooby Gang into once again being fooled by a projection screen.
Now we're gonna see who our Scar really is. Just as soon as I murder him.
Huh. You know, a murdered person doesn't make for a good culprit. Let's not unmask him.
Now we're gonna see who he really is. Oh no, it is actually an alien.
You know, that's one of the big problems that a Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island actually has. As awesome as the movie honestly is, and I know saying that a Scooby-Doo movie is awesome has just shredded my credibility in half, but I don't care. Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island is a great fucking movie.
Hey man, I love Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island. That was that one animated movie was easily like the best Scooby-Doo movie ever put out.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
But one of the major problems that it has is that it actually has a very ingrained fiction plot line that, you know, the zombie curse is a real zombie curse.
Yeah, it goes from ordinary like spooky hijinks to actual supernatural phenomena.
Yeah, which it honestly should not have done.
And there are hot werewolf chicks, and for that I give the movie many, many points.
I do not give the movie points for hot werewolf chicks. I do give the movie points for having Terror Time Again. That is a goddamn awesome track.
Yeah.
Terror
Time again. Walking through the night. This is terror. Time to save.
They would agree with this particular encounter, wouldn't you think?
Yes. I'd say glowing orange, possibly made of lava man is quite intimidating.
So is that the secret 11th Robot Master in Mega Man 11?
You wish I played Mega Man 11. If Mega Man killed this guy, he'd have his own fucking nightlight at night. He'd just be glowing all the time.
Honestly.
I mean, look at this fucking guy. Oh, he's dead. Now he's not as cool.
For the record, Mega Man 11 does not actually exist. That is a sad thing.
You tricked me!
Kind of.
My buddy loves Mega Man. He would have noticed that there was no Mega Man 11. But isn't there both a Mega Man 10 and a 10-2?
No, that's Final Fantasy.
That's Final Fantasy. Okay, so I am pretty sure I have no idea what I'm talking about.
There's also is it Final Fantasy 12 that also got a dedicated sequel?
I think it was 13 actually.
Oh, 13's got 2 sequels, and honestly, 13-2 is a good game. It is. It's, you know, storyline is fucking terrible at the very end, but it's actually a pretty good game. 13-1 is terrible. We don't talk about 13-1, and we say even less about 13-3. So there.
But 13-3 is when everything comes together.
Yes, and that's the only thing of relevance in 13-3.
It's just the payoff that 13-1 desperately needed.
Yeah. One dead Scar mercenary. And
probably
no!
my Oh yeah, I remember this. You're trapped. It
looks like I'm trapped. I'm not actually trapped. It just looks like I'm trapped.
You have to engage the jump boots. You have to reload the goddamn game.
No,
you're
I'm saving
saving.
so I can use fly. Yeah,
you feel much lighter.
No, this is the one part of the game that I am, you know, rather disappointed in myself. I bothered to actually use a cheat in order to not have to load a save. I'm sorry, guys.
I think at one point in all of our gaming lives, we had to turn down the difficulty for about 5 seconds so we could just kill this one fucking guy that's been creaming us.
You see, when I do turn down the difficulty in a video game, I usually tend to keep it down because it's like, Well, clearly I'm not skilled enough to deal with this challenge or the upcoming challenges, so I may as well keep it at this lower point. And then I usually have a decent time throughout the rest of the game.
Yeah, I'm talking, like, let's take Oblivion, for instance. Oblivion, it doesn't have a medium, a normal, a hard, or very hard, or any of that stuff. It's literally just a sliding bar. If you put the bar all the way to the left, game difficulty is minimized. If you put it all the way to the right, game difficulty is so stupidly hard you want to ask yourself why you're doing it.
So just like every other Elder Scrolls game.
Yes. Now, by default, the difficulty meter is about in the middle. So you have the option to either make the game easier or make the game harder. And you can literally do that at any moment you can open the pause menu.
Right. Still raiding the mothership. No, right now I'm looking for the super health that I know is... There it is!
There it is. And then after you get it, you're gonna fly away again.
No, we're not gonna fly away. That's the only time I use the console cheats.
You feel much lighter. That is so fucking funny to me.
There we go.
So if you put in "you're getting very sleepy," then all the enemies start falling asleep.
I don't think that there's a sleep code, and I'm rather glad about that. The only codes that I honestly know are God, Fly, Walk, and I want to say it's either Ghost or No Clip. It's probably Ghost.
Okay, I have a question. How do you activate God mode?
Oh no, it's very much you open the console, type in God, and then boom, God mode is activated.
Oh, I wanted it to be a sentence like George Watsky saying, "I was an atheist before I realized I was a god."
The only games that I know that actually have sentences for cheat codes are RTS games, very specifically StarCraft 1 and Age of Empires. And StarCraft 1, a majority of its cheat codes are actually in-game sentences. For example, Power Overwhelming, which activates God mode, is the spawn phrase for the Archons, and the Gathering is one of the recurring phrases of either the Dark Archon or the High Templar. One of the ones that I honestly do not know is Operation CWAL, which stands for Operation Construction Workers at Large.
So that spawns like a shitload of workers?
No, it cuts the build times, the build and research times for buildings and upgrades and units down to 10% of their normal value.
So everything boots up 10 times faster.
Yep.
That is fucking awesome.
Yes, I think it actually makes research upgrades instant, but build times and unit times are accelerated by 10 times.
I gotta tell you, man. Now that we're talking about StarCraft, I kind of miss it. Except how, like, I kind of noticed that I don't like how it's one of those games where once you start falling behind, then you stay behind.
That really depends on how good you are at overcoming your deficiencies. Honestly, I mean, if you're able to catch your opponent off kilter and while doing that, actually regain your position on the map, you can come back from a pretty large deficit center. And next time we'll be examining the Mothership core after we do this one combat segment. There's a shield belt there, damn it! I want it, but now I can't get it because the elevator doesn't. Damn it!
Let me get this thing.
But yes, the Mothership core is for the most part an enemy gauntlet. There are a bunch of these smaller rooms with several enemies inside of them, and it is our job to clean it out in order to make the backtracking easier. That's pretty much what this all amounts to, because we'll be backtracking through the Mothership core area after a very specific event that I hate.
This is like the central hub at Ganon's tower.
It's like that with less needed items, because you don't need to go out and get the golden gauntlets.
But do you have to kill a boss in each of these areas?
No, there's
Okay.
only one boss in the Mothership area. Unless, of course, you want to count the enemy gauntlet as a boss fight, which I honestly don't, because it's a pretty simple enemy gauntlet. But come back next time for, well, probably the ending recording session.